In a hyper-competitive world where every decision and action counts, running out of energy isn't just an inconvenience, it can make the difference between success and failure. As a mental performance coach to professional athletes, I know firsthand that the biggest challenges many top pros are trying to crack is the endless energy equation, so that they can fight off burnout, fatigue, and that all too common flat performance. Today I'm going to share with you 4 essential habits that every high performer should cultivate to not only maximize their energy, but also use it wisely. So whether you're an athlete, a high-flying professional, or just someone looking to get the most out of your day, these habits will help you stay at the top of your game. So let's get started. What do Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James, and Novak Djokovic all have in common? No, it's not just that many people think they're the GOATs of their respective sports, it's that they all use the best legal performance-enhancing drug on the market, sleep. And specifically, elite athletes like these guys make it a priority to engage in what's known as the pre-performance nap. Before big games, matches, or races, they take short naps to recharge their bodies and minds. And this habit isn't just about getting an extra bit of rest, it's a strategic move to enhance their performance. So why is a nap before a big performance so important for athletes and other high performers? Well, if we break it down in its simplest terms, when you take a nap, even a short one, your brain has a chance to rest and rejuvenate. This can lead to improved cognitive function, better reaction times, and increased alertness. For athletes, this translates to sharper focus, quicker decision making, and enhanced physical performance. For everyone else, it translates to better productivity and mental clarity. And what elite athletes do is hack their sleep cycles to ensure that they're optimally energized by their naps. So during sleep, there are 4 non-REM stages. Stage 1, which is a drowsy period as you're falling asleep. Stage 2 is a light sleep. Stage 3 is a moderate deep sleep. And stage 4 is the deepest level of sleep. Typically in a 20 to 30 minute nap, an individual will reach stage 2, allowing the body to enjoy the restorative benefits of sleep without entering stages 3 and 4. These stages are hard to wake from and may leave you feeling actually more drowsy and even more tired than before you had a nap. Alternatively, some athletes go further than this by having longer naps, which are actually just additional sleeps. For example, Steph Curry often sleeps for either an hour and a half or 3 hours in the afternoon before an evening tip-off. And again, this is strategic because a sleep cycle typically lasts 90 minutes, meaning that upon waking, Steph feels completely re-energized. And this is why maybe in the past you've gone for a nap, say for an hour, and then woken up groggy or even more tired than before you fell asleep. So if you want to perform like the pros, start incorporating pre-performance naps into your routine. But I understand that falling asleep in the middle of the day, or maybe when you're traveling to a game, can be difficult, particularly if, like me, you're super sensitive to daylight. So that's why I'm delighted that today's sponsor is Manta Sleep. Manta make the most advanced sleep masks on the planet. I've been using their Pro Sleep mask for a couple of months now, and it's honestly like nothing I've ever tried before. It's been engineered for side sleepers, ensuring that you get the perfect fit and maximum comfort, no matter your sleeping position or where you're even trying to get some shut-eye. And in all their masks, Manta have taken breathability and ventilation to the next level, using advanced material science to keep you cool and comfortable throughout your nap. And what I love about Manta is their all-out approach to create masks that are actually comfortable. They have these awesome eye cups that means there's zero pressure on your eyeballs, which is something that's definitely ruined my sleep before when I've tried other masks in the past. Also, Manta's masks have managed to achieve 100% blackout, blocking out every single bit of light, which has allowed me to enjoy deep, uninterrupted sleep and naps, whether I'm at home, at the airport, or on my travels. So if you're serious about maximizing your energy and performance, then check out Manta Sleep today. And they're also offering you a 10% discount if you use the code SAMMARTIN at checkout when using the link below. So if you want an elite approach to your sleep, then head over to Manta now, and a big thanks to them for supporting the channel and giving you guys this great deal. So next up, we also want to realize that when it comes to being as energized as possible for when it really matters, we need to be very proactive when it comes to conserving our energy. Throughout the day, we are constantly getting pulled in so many directions, with things grabbing our attention and us having to make so many small decisions that compound to absolutely exhaust us. And even on the day of a big performance, we can really screw ourselves over. Things like scrambling around the house to find a bit of your kit that you need that day, or having to run back into the house because you've forgotten to bring your water bottle. These things seem insignificant, but as said, when they compound and are stacked upon each other, they burn off a lot of our energy, meaning that we feel flat or a bit de-energized by the time that kickoff or tip-off comes around. So that's why habit number 2 is to become a night beforer. This is all about removing decision fatigue. And specifically, this is the idea that the quality of your decisions deteriorates after making many decisions throughout the day. Our brains have a limited amount of mental energy for decision making, and as we use it up, our ability to make good decisions wanes. This can lead to poor choices, reduced performance, and increased stress, all of which sap your energy. To avoid this, it's essential to eliminate as many decisions as possible before your big performance day. And here are some basic but incredibly useful ways to do just that. Firstly, pack your kit bag the night before. Make sure all your gear is ready to go. This way you're not scrambling in the morning trying to find everything that you need. Also, plan your meals. Decide what you're going to eat the night before and prepare it if possible. Knowing that you've got a nutritious meal ready for you reduces the stress of figuring out what to eat and ensures that you're fueling your body properly. Also, fill up your water bottle the night before and place it in a convenient spot so that you don't forget it in the rush of the morning. Another one is to check travel routines. Look up how you're actually going to get there. And if it's by car, check out the traffic conditions at the time you'll be traveling to avoid any surprises. Or if it's public transport, make a note of the exact time of the bus or train that you're getting. Know exactly when to leave and how to get there reduces stress and ensures that you're actually going to arrive on time. By taking care of these small but important tasks the night before, you free up so much mental energy for what really matters, your performance. You'll wake up with a clear mind, ready to tackle the day with confidence and focus because you can just run on autopilot as everything is already taken care of. Think of your energy as a battery. If you're running around deciding on and sorting all these things out on the day, then you're draining the battery, meaning that you won't have a full charge for your actual performance. But even if you do all of these things, there are still a lot of things out there threatening to steal your energy and leave you feeling limp for your performance. And that's why the third habit is to avoid energy sappers. These are the things in your life that drain your energy, sometimes without you realizing it. So let's break this down. Have you ever known someone who, as soon as they enter a room, the life is just sucked out of the place? Those people whose attitude, behavior, and vibe just negatively influence you. In sport, these are commonly known as clubhouse cancers. Emotions are contagious, and the more potent an emotion, the more chance there is that you'll catch it. This is the basis of what psychologists call social contagion theory. And unfortunately, as you may have experienced, it's often the super negative people who are the most potent and end up having the most impact on you. Now, this one is a difficult one to fix, but you must try your best to avoid or eliminate these negative people. This can be as simple as always making sure you have your headphones on when that person is around the locker room, or maybe getting your gym workout done before or after them if you have a bit of freedom in terms of when you get to do that. Also, sit as far away as possible from them on the team bus, and if you are a leader in your group, actually call them out and say that their vibe won't be tolerated anymore and it's negatively impacting your performance and the rest of the teams. And it's not just people who can be energy sappers. Another big one is the food and drink we consume. Consuming sugary snacks or meals can cause a spike in blood sugar, followed by a rapid drop leading to energy crashes. It's why so many people suffer from the afternoon slump. Instead of the candy, chips, and other ultra-processed junk, opt for complex carbohydrates, lean proteins, and healthy fats to keep your energy stable. And lastly, a huge one is endless scrolling on social media. I won't lecture you on this one because you already know. TikTok is brain rot, and it's massively damaging your ability to channel your mental energy onto the things that actually matter most to you. The average teen or young adult is spending around 5 hours a day scrolling, so a lot of mental energy is getting stuck on this addictive behavior, meaning that you're not fully present to perform when it actually matters. So you need to set boundaries for all of these things. Really be cautious in terms of what you let into your head, whether that's toxic people, toxic food, or toxic social media consumption. Ask yourself the question, is this really helping or hindering my chances of a high energy performance? And if it's the latter, you need to have the discipline to just say no or get the hell away from those things. And aside from things that drain our energy, one of the other main reasons we can feel like we're running on empty is because we don't allow ourselves to sufficiently recharge our energy. It's crucial to understand the relationship between stress and energy levels to really appreciate our final habit, the daily de-stress. If you're always on the go or always grinding, you will burn out. There is no simple way around this. It's a simple biological reality. The reason for this is because chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. And while cortisone is essential for certain bodily functions, continual exposure can lead to a host of problems. Research shows that chronic stress depletes energy, disrupts sleep, and impairs cognitive function. When your body is in a constant state of stress, it's in the fight or flight mode. This drains your energy reserves, leaving you feel fatigued and unable to perform your best. So as an athlete or high performer in any domain, you must make and schedule time for a daily de-stress. And it will massively vary person to person what this looks like. You just need to find out what works for you. Ask yourself 2 simple questions. What do I find relaxing? And what can I get absorbed in so that I forget about everything else? Finding something that aligns well with both of these is going to be your sweet spot. For some people, this is a relaxing bath. For others, it could be meditation, or it could be an hour of video games or watching one of your favorite TV shows. Like anything else, you have to be sensible about how much time you actually spend on these things though, because too much time on them can become equally draining. A 6-hour video game marathon is going to do more harm than good to your energy levels. So be sensible, but also make sure that this becomes a key priority of your day, every single day. Making the time to rest can be tough though, and requires a lot of self-discipline. So to help you craft an elite level of self-discipline, then you should watch this video next.